What up, what up, though, and Happy New Year. Welcome to the first episode of 2026 for the Lions Den, and this is episode, I believe, 13 overall. I am your host, Derek Timeless. You can follow me on Instagram at Derek Timeless CEO 313, and you can also follow my TikTok at the Lions Den _ 313. I hope you all are doing well this Friday morning. We are officially one full week into 2026, a new year. Give it up for yourself. That's why I need an editor. I will put a hand clap sound effect in here right now. I need an editor or whatever. Anyway, so today, this morning, we are going to I want to briefly give my review of Conway the Machine's new album, You Can't Kill God with Bullets. This is his 5th album overall. Now, if you don't know who Conway the Machine is, he's a rapper from Buffalo, New York, not New York City. Buffalo, New York. That's upstate New York by Niagara Falls, which is in Canada. So, yes, he's from Buffalo, New York, and he is half brothers with his Griselda label mate Westside Gunn, and he's also cousins with the other Griselda label mate Benny the Butcher. Yes, Griselda was started by Conway the Machine, Westside Gunn, and Benny the Butcher. I want to say back in 2014, they formed the rap group Griselda, and they started their own label, Griselda Records. They were briefly signed to Detroit's own Eminem's label, Shady Records, where, to me, Conway put out his best album so far, which is God Don't Make Mistakes, and I will review that album in a later episode. But today I'm going to review his new album, You Can't Kill God with Bullets. This album was requested by me by someone I know personally, so this is for him, and I hope he likes this review. So, Conway the Machine, You Can't Kill God with Bullets. So, this album came out December the 12th. Now, Conway, he's more of a boom pack rapper, like the backpack rapper. So think like him, Logic. Who else be a backpack rapper? When he was alive, Mac Miller. Who else? Top of my head. But anyway, a backpack rapper is basically like somebody who's super lyrical. Like, he's super lyrical, and if you know anything about Griselda, that group, yeah, they are super lyrical. If you know anything about Shady Records, pretty much everybody who was signed to Shady Records was lyrical. So anyway, now Conway, he did leave Shady, I want to say back in 2018, he left Shady Records and started his own label, which is called Drumwork Music Group. So, You Can't Kill God with Bullets. Here's my review of this album, and I think this was a solid project from Conway. It has 18 songs on there, and it's an hour playing time, so the songs aren't really that long. But technically, because the intro, he did rap on the intro. So, yeah, he has 18 songs on there. The lyrical themes on this album, he's more so like, it's more like braggadocious rapping. Like the first half is like more like braggadocious, mafioso type rapping. And then like towards the end, like the last few songs, he gets kind of personal. But it's a standard rap album, Conway the Machine. My favorite track on here, before I give the standout tracks, my favorite track on here is this song called Hell Let Loose. And the reason why this is my favorite songs, because for all you youngins, I know you weren't probably even born yet during this era, but he has DJ Who Kid and Tony Yayo feature on this song. Now, if you know about the G Unit Who Kid mixtapes from back in the early to mid 2000s, this song sounds like one of them G Unit Who Kid mixtapes put in 2025. Like he literally took a 20-year-old sound and flipped it 20 years later, and it is absolutely fire. I'm talking about from the lyrics. He got Tony Yayo ad-libbing, DJ Who Kid made the beat with the Who Kid tag in the middle. I'm like, this reminds me of the vintage G Unit mixtape era. Like I said, if you was alive and around during that era, you already know. So yeah, that's my favorite song on there. It's nostalgia for me. I like the sound, like the beat, everything. Even Tony Yayo on there as the feature ad-libbing was dope. But some more standout tracks on here is track number 2, The Lightning Above the Adriatic Sea. I like the instrumental. The instrumental's very epic. Almost sound like you read like a Greek novel or something, like something super epic. So we got that one. We got the song with G Herbo, New Devils. Of course, Hell Let Loose. What's another standout track? Hold Back Tears, Attached, Parisian Nights, Don't Even Feel Real, Organized Mess. Pretty much, yeah, that's just from what I remember from here, and those stood out to me. And there's about like 3 or 4 more that stand out. So out of 18 songs, it's like maybe 3 songs you can skip. So yeah, super solid project. If you are a fan of boom bap rap, if you're a fan of lyrics, if you are a fan of that gritty New York back in the day, 90s, early 2000s type straight rapping, lyrical, dark elements, then yeah, this is that album. This album is absolutely fantastic. I absolutely enjoy it. So I'm going to give it a solid 6.5 out of 7 stars here at the Lions Den. So yes, if you get a chance, listen to Conway the Machine's album, You Can't Kill God with Bullets. Again, my favorite album by him is that second album, God Don't Make Mistakes, which I think that's his masterpiece. And I'm going to, when I do review that, I'm going to actually break it down, because that album is perfection in my opinion. But anyway, that's just my and the instrumentals on there, like if you a fan of like that mid late 90s, early 2000s New York dark gritty like rap sound stuff, that's pretty much all the instrumentals for this. Like it's that pure New York sound. Like this is pure New York. If you're a fan of New York rap, you will love this project. Yep, so Conway is going to get a solid 6.5 out of 7 stars here at the Lions Den. You Can't Kill God with Bullets. Listen to the album and form your own opinion about it. Now, before I wrap up, I went and saw a movie recently called We Bury the Dead. So, brief synopsis. The United States, they let off some type of nuclear disease warhead off the coast of Australia, and ended up killing like 500,000 people that were in the radius of its blast. So they send this woman, her husband was down there on a retreat, and she joins this body retrieval to go down there and retrieve his body. She's hoping he's still alive. And pretty much everybody's dead, but some people reanimate themselves, which means they come back to life. And yeah, it's an hour and a half. I had fun with it. I'm not gonna say it was like it's not gonna be the best horror movie I see this year. There's a lot of horror movies coming out this year that I think are going to top that one. I'm actually going Saturday to see that movie Primate. If you don't know what that is, type in the Primate trailer on YouTube and you'll see what I'm talking about. But yeah, We Bury the Dead. Story-wise, it's a good story and it has some good action scenes in it. There is a couple spots where, it's kind of slow, but overall, I think it's a solid movie. I think it's well written, well paced. If you ever at your local movie theater, go see We Bury the Dead. I'm gonna give it a solid. I'm gonna give it a solid 3.5 out of 5 stars here at the Lions Den. Like I said, it was like certain areas where it kind of like got dull, but overall it was a solid movie. But anyway, that's just my take. I'm not gonna hold you all long. It's a nice Saturday morning here. Well, I'm here in Michigan, so it's actually dark and gloomy, but but anyway, this has been another episode of the Lions Den. I am your host, Derek Timeless. You can follow me on Instagram at Derek Timeless CEO 313. And also follow me on TikTok at the Lions Den _313. Again, if you are subscribed, turn on your notification bell so you're notified when I'm dropped. And if you're not subscribed, and just take 1 second to hit that subscribe button for me, hit the like button as well. Because in order for this channel to grow as well too, you all have to be a little bit more engaged. So I mean, you gotta hit the like, leave a couple comments on there, even if they're negative comments, I don't care. Like, just let YouTube know that this is a real page, so that way I can get pushed in the algorithm. But anyway, this has been episode. I'm hoping this is episode 13, but this has been a new episode of the Lions Den. I am Derek Timeless. Peace.